Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our marionette theater. My name is Sprague. I am the stage manager and MC, and also a beloved comical figure in traditional Czech marionette theater. Today we are doing Anton Chekhov's The Cherry Orchard, just a few pages, just the beginning. And usually we do Grimm's fairy tales and so forth, but today we're going to try on some real theater. Chekhov himself, a fascinating man who is one of our greatest playwrights and short story writers, was also a doctor who did enormous amounts of relief during the 1892 Russian cholera epidemic, even though he was suffering from tuberculosis himself. Anyway, welcome to our show, and thank you for watching.
The train's finally in, thank God. What time is it?
Almost 2. It's getting light already.
How late is that train? 2 hours at least. I could kick myself. What an idiot I am. I came all the way out here just to meet them at the station. Then I fell asleep, sat here, and passed out. Damn it, why didn't you wake me?
I thought you had left. I think I hear them coming.
No, they've got to get their luggage and so on. Lyubov Andreevna has lived abroad for 5 years. I don't know what she'll be like now. She's a good person, easygoing, doesn't put on airs, nice and simple. I remember when I was a kid of 15, my father, who is dead now, he used to keep a shop in the village here, punched me in the face with his fist, and my nose bled like a faucet. We were making a delivery or something, and he was drunk as usual. Lyubov Andreevna, I remember, she was young, like you, but with a tiny little waist, and she took me to the wash basin here in this very room, the nursery. She said, "Don't cry, little peasant. You'll heal in time for your wedding." Little peasant. My father was a peasant, it's true, but here I am in a white vest, fancy shoes, a pig in a parlor. I'm rich now, with lots of money, but if you stop and think and take a closer look, you'll see that I'm still just a peasant through and through. I was reading this book, but I didn't understand a word of it. Put me right to sleep. The dogs didn't sleep all night. They know that they're coming. What's wrong with you, Dunyasha? You're so... my hands are shaking. I'm going to faint. You're too sensitive, Dunyasha, and all dressed up like a lady with your hair all done up. You shouldn't. You should know your place.
Epikodov. Oh.
The gardener sent these. Oops. To go into the dining room, here, Dunyasha, and bring me some cider.
Oh, yes, sir.
There's a frost this morning. It's 3 degrees, and the cherry trees are all in bloom. I don't approve of our weather. I just don't. Our weather can't make up its mind. And Ermolay Alexeyevich, let me tell you, in addition that I bought myself these boots 2 days ago, and I venture to assure you, they squeak in a perfectly unbearable manner. How exactly shall I lubricate them? Shut up. You drive me nuts. Something catastrophic happens to me every day, but I don't complain. I'm used to it, and I even smile. I shall now retire. There. See, pardon the expression, but this is a perfect example, if I may say so. It is positively remarkable.
Oh dear. I have to say, Ermolay Alexeyevich, that Epikodov has proposed to me.
Oh, brother.
I don't know what to do about it. He's a shy boy, but sometimes when he starts talking, you can't understand a word he's saying. It's kind of romantic, but I can't understand it. I kind of like him. He's madly in love with me, but he's very unlucky. Every day something else happens. People tease him about it. They call him Captain Catastrophe.
I think they're coming.
It's them! Oh, what's wrong with me? I'm cold all over.
Yeah. Where are they? There they are, all right. Let's go meet them. Will she know me? We haven't seen each other in 5 years.
I'm going to faint any moment. Oh, I'm fainting.
Let's come through here. Do you remember what is this room, Mama? The nursery. The nursery. It's so good to be home.
It's very cold. Oh, my hands are numb. Your room's the white one and the lilac one are just the same, Mama.
My dear nursery. Oh, you beautiful room. I used to sleep here when I was little. And here I am, like a little girl again. And Varya is just the same, just like a nun. And I even recognized Dunyasha.
The train was 2 hours late. How do you like that? How's that for management?
My dog eats nuts. How perfectly extraordinary.
Imagine that.
I didn't get any sleep for 4 nights on the trip. Now I'm frozen.
Oh, you went away during Lent when it was snowing and cold. But still, darling, I waited for you so long, my pride and joy. I have to tell you right away, I can't stand to wait another minute.
What is it this time?
The bookkeeper, Epikonov, proposed to me after Easter.
It's always the same with you. Oh, I've lost all my hairpins.
I don't know what to think. He loves me. He loves me so much.
My room, my windows, as if I'd never left. I'm home. Tomorrow morning I'll get up and run around in the orchard. Oh, if only I could get to sleep. I didn't sleep the whole trip. I was so upset.
Peter Sergeyevich arrived 2 days ago.
Peter!
He sleeps in the bathhouse. He practically lives there. I'm afraid, he says, of being a bother. I wanted to wake him up, but Barbara Mikhailovna told me not to. Don't wake him up, she said.
Dunyasha, coffee, quick. Mama wants some coffee.
Oh, yes, right away.
Very well.
Thank God you're back. You're home again. My darling is back again. My pretty one is back.
I had an awful time.
Oh, I can imagine.
I went away in Holy Week. It was very cold then. Charlotta talked the whole way and kept on doing magic tricks. Why did you saddle me with Charlotta?
You couldn't go alone, dear, not at 17.
We went to Paris. It was cold and snowing. My French is terrible. Mama lives on the 5th floor. I come in, find her there with a bunch of Frenchmen, some women, an old priest with a prayer book, and everything reeks of tobacco. So very unpleasant. I suddenly felt very sorry for Mama. So sorry that I took her head in my arms and I hugged her and wouldn't let her go. Then Mama started hugging me and crying.
Oh, stop telling me. Stop telling me.
She's already sold her summer house near Menton. She has nothing left, nothing. And I don't have a kopeck either. We barely managed to get here, and Mama doesn't get it. We had dinner at a station. She asked for all the expensive things and tipped each waiter a ruble. And Charlotta's just the same. Yasha wants his share too. It's too bad. You know Yasha is Mama's valet now. We brought him here.
I saw him, the weasel.
Well, how is everything? Has the interest been paid?
Not much chance of that.
Oh God, oh God.
The estate will be sold in August.
Oh God.
Oh, how I'd like to let him have it.
Varya, has he proposed to you? But he loves you. Why don't you make up your minds? What are you waiting for?
I don't think anything will come of it. He's a busy man. He has no time for me. He doesn't seem to know I exist. God knows it hurts me to even see him. But everybody talks about our wedding. Everybody congratulates me, and there's nothing to it. It's all like a dream. You've got a new brooch, like a bumblebee.
Oh, Mama bought it. In Paris, I went up in a balloon.
Oh, my darlings, come back. My pretty ones, come back. Oh, I work all day long looking after the house, and I daydream all the time. If only you could marry a rich man, then I could relax. And I'd go on a pilgrimage to Kiev, to Moscow, and so on, from one holy place to another. I'd walk and walk. That would be paradise.
The birds are singing in the orchard. What time is it?
It must be close to 3. Time you went to sleep, darling. Yes, that would be paradise.
May I pass through here?
Oh, I hardly know you, Yasha. You have changed while you were abroad.
And who might you be?
When you left, I was only this high. I am Dunyasha, the daughter of Theodore Kozoyede, if you don't remember.
Ripe for the plucking.
Ah! What's happening now? Oh, I broke a saucer. That's supposed to be good luck.
We should warn Mama that Peter's here.
But I told them not to wake him.
Father died 6 years ago, and a month later my brother Grisha drowned in the river. Such a sweet little boy, only 7. Mama couldn't stand it. She left without looking back. Whew. I understand her so well, if only she knew. And Peter Trofimov is Grisha's tutor. He might remind her.
The mistress will be served here. Is the coffee ready? Girl, where's the cream?
Oh, my God!
Oh, can't cut it. Back from Paris. The old master went to Paris once in a horse-drawn carriage.
What are you talking about, Fierce?
I beg your pardon. My mistress has come home. I've lived to see her. Now I can die.
And that concludes our selection from Anton Chekhov's The Cherry Orchard. Thank you.